It's very hot out today, so what better time to make this vlog where we soak up all the last of the summer days. I debated whether to make a fall vlog, pretending it's fall, but last year I think I rushed into fall too much, and I want to enjoy every bit of summer that I can. I'm still excited for fall, but I also do enjoy summer. Let's go to our first activity. I'm out of breath. I just pumped up my paddleboard mostly with the regular hand pump. I got a car pump, but I need to get a new one that works better and fills it up the whole way, tells me the PSI. PSI is supposed to be at 9. I have a 10-foot paddleboard, and my PSI was at close to 9. The air comes out so fast when you put the nozzle back on it. But now I'm ready to head out to sea. Usually put the life jackets on top of the paddleboard. Usually I go with my friends, but today we're going solo, so Kurt wants me to wear a life jacket. But I also do know how to swim, and there are people around, I'm sure, on the bridge, so that'll be good. Put the fin on underneath and grab my paddleboard, and I will bring my GoPro with me. I'm not sure how good or bad my GoPro audio is, but I'm sitting down on it, my paddleboard, because I don't think it's inflated as much as it should be, because I struggled to get to this point. So I'm just gonna sit on it. I was planning on standing, but I stand usually every other time I'm here, and I'm also here solo, so it makes it a little more scary standing up by myself. And sometimes there are other people around the lake, kayakers I see, and usually some people fishing around, and I definitely see people on the bridge over there feeding some fish that we will go underneath. I usually just go one way and then come back the other. The hardest part is setup and tear down, mainly getting it in the bag for tear down, and then for setup, just I need a different plan for a different way to pump up mine. My friend has a really nice one, so it would be way more simple. But now that we're here, I can just chill and relax, and it is so peaceful. I was also getting bit by a fly while I was trying to put my fin in. You can't put it in until you get into the water, so the fin doesn't, touch the ground or anything. So I have to step into the water a bit because I'm just getting off the shore. I'm not getting off from a boat dock. So I was trying to put the fin on with a fly biting me. So not the easiest or smoothest experience getting it set up. But usually my friends are here to help me, or my dad or Kurt or whoever it may be. But now we can just be out here and enjoy. We have as much time as we need, so. It is a little bit loud because we are next to some cars. You can hear the cicadas. I'm scared of bugs, which is so funny because of how much I appreciate nature. It is so hot out, but when you paddle you can feel a breeze more, so spent about an hour on the water. I also saw, I believe, some turtles. Definitely one for sure was a turtle, so I'm hoping it shows up for you guys on camera. It tucked its head in because I think it was scared, and then when I backed away some more, its head came out, and that was so cool to see and be that close to a turtle. At first, I know it was chaotic getting started, and I was like, oh, hopefully didn't scare you guys out of getting an inflatable paddleboard, because you should get one. I have a fly on my foot or something. But then after being on the water, I'm just like, an inflatable paddleboard is one of the best investments ever after getting time in the sun, because I love being in the sun, and I am very excited to go home and drink the new poppy flavor with Kurt. So let's go show you guys what the new Spider-Man poppy flavor is. I came home to an open can. Kurt tried it while I was gone. He said it's not very good. He said it's the least lemonade flavor he's tried. So this is going to be my real first time trying it. I could agree with what he's saying. Almost maybe tastes a little more like ginger ale. Right now I'm thirsty, so I would drink it, but it's not my favorite poppy. My favorite is, I like the wild berry, if that's the blue one. Raspberry rose, the pink one's good. Shirley Temple is also a good flavor. Like, I like most poppies. I don't really like their Christmas one though. That one I don't like. Or pineapple flavors. I think that one has like SpongeBob on it maybe. But this would be above those ones, but maybe more in the middle. Kurt and I are exploring downtown. We got some iced chai and it is delicious. Kurt and I are just sharing a large one. Our library is downtown, so we stopped in real quick. I looked for Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers and also the First Selection book, but they didn't have either of those books. I have read some books by Francine Rivers. I read The Last Sin Eater and I really enjoyed that book by her, but I tried reading the Mark of the Lion series, which I have right here. I maybe have all of them, I'm not sure. I maybe thrifted most, if not all. It just got really violent for me, but I have heard my friends recommend Redeeming Love. I think that's maybe one of the first books that got them into that author. And then the Selection series I've also been recommended to by many of my friends as well. I really think I would like that and think it would be an easy, fast read. But one of my friends has that, so I need to remember to text her so I can read the first one at least. But they say once I read the first one that I'm gonna want to keep reading it. So hopefully the library has the next one, or I can figure out how to put it on hold. And then a book update is I just finished Just Friends by Haley Pham, a YouTuber. She does book reviews. She's Ryan Trahan's wife, who is also a big YouTuber. Kurt and I really like watching his series. They did a 50 States series, and this year they did some top tourists ones. So if he has a series, we'll usually watch those, and Haley's in some of his videos. But this book was very sweet and cute, and it's also a fast read, so I definitely recommend it. I usually don't read romance type books, but this one I enjoyed, so if you're looking for something to read, then that is what I recommend. We also stopped by this place. It was called the Marketplace. We didn't know it existed. It was very cool. There was a bunch of different sections in the store where a bunch of different people had their items. Like one was like a bunch of baseball things. There was a big golf section that had golf clubs and golf balls, like so many different sections. So I wonder if people can just rent out a section of it and sell their items there that they make, if they crochet. But Kurt found video games there, DS, Wii games, which is very cool because we don't have a place in town quite like that, except for maybe GameStop, which seems overpriced. And usually when we go to Omaha, there's Ben's Game Store, which Kurt really enjoys going to, but it's a little out of the way now for us in Omaha. So it's cool to have this place, but also not great because Kurt could be going back a lot and spending more money. To eat at a restaurant called Ali Rose. We've been there one other time, so this is our second. It's been a couple years. I got hot honey chicken. It came with risotto and green beans. Pretty sure that was my first time trying risotto and I liked it. Kurt got lobster pasta. He also got a drink and a slice of coffee cheesecake. I think he liked all of those. Now I'm gonna change my clothes and we are gonna go play frisbee golf. We are skipping one of the holes because it goes over this lake and mine would not make it that far, so we don't want to lose our disc golfs. We haven't played very many times. Kurt's recording. He's that much taller than me. That's fine. Foul play. We did how many holes? Like 9 holes, give or take, because we didn't go across the lake 2 times because there was a time going back. It's past 8 o'clock, I believe, but it's so humid out, and this is our first time doing this disc golf course here. We play at a different one usually, so this would be kind of how to look up where they were. The other one's much easier and clearer to see where they are, but this is fun to try. I think I like the other one better. There's also more bugs at this one, and I don't like bugs. I'm scared of them, as you already know. I got a passion fruit refresher, I believe, from Sonic. I've gotten a couple of times. It's really good this time. I like it. And I think it's supposed to be one of the more healthier options. My phone ran out of storage last night, but Kurt got a strawberry lemonade. It had strawberry chunks in it from Sonic with blue raspberry flavoring. It really just tasted like blue raspberry. The flavoring was strong. I looked on my Pinterest board because I created a summer mood board and I wanted to see what I've finished or haven't done this summer that I've been wanting to. And I had some sporty things on there, such as pickleball and paddleboarding, which I've accomplished. Didn't know I was gonna get a paddleboard this summer, but I've been really enjoying that. A couple things I haven't done are I haven't really done as many crafts as I had thought. I really thought those air dry magnets were cute that people do, that you put on the fridge, those colorful ones. I haven't really done much photography either. I've done a lot of making videos for YouTube, which I've really enjoyed and I will continue to do. That's the plan. So it's just kind of cool to go look and see what I thought my summer was going to be like versus what it ended up being like. And I also did a lot more traveling, which I didn't really pin much travel content. I've also been on a lot of walks in the morning, or when it's cooler at night is when I prefer to go. I have also made a lot of smoothies this summer, which was also on there. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these last days of summer. It's not over yet. I looked up when the last day was and the internet told me it was September 22nd, so we still have about a month. So soak up the summertime while we still have it in this warm weather. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one.